What if the love story you saw on screen wasn't just acting? What if behind the camera, amidst the flashing lights and scripted lines, something truly real began to bloom? Today we dive into one of the most spellbinding celebrity connections in modern Chinese entertainment, the enigmatic and magnetic bond between Zi and Li Xian. Their on-screen chemistry lit up millions of hearts, but it's what happens off-screen that continues to keep fans across the globe completely hooked.
Ici donne romance, ici destiny, or ici simply a perfect connexion the world can't ignore?
Let's uncover the truth behind the charm, and why this story might just restore your belief in serendipity. There are moments in entertainment when fiction and reality blur so delicately, it becomes difficult to distinguish one from the other. The bond between Zi and Li Xian is perhaps the most poignant example of this. What began as a scripted romance in the widely loved drama Go Squid has since taken on a life of its own, capturing the attention of audiences far beyond the confines of a television screen. Their chemistry was undeniable, playful, nuanced, and rooted in a level of comfort that felt almost too natural to be purely professional. Viewers were drawn not only to the storyline, but to the feeling that something genuine was unfolding behind the scenes. It was the little things that made fans pause and wonder. The way Zi would glance toward Li Xian before speaking, the subtle way he'd shift his body closer to her without realizing, the shared laughter that didn't feel rehearsed. These moments suggested a connection forged not simply through rehearsals and camera angles, but through mutual understanding, respect, and perhaps something even deeper. Their ease with one another, both on and off screen, gave the impression that their bond existed independently of the roles they played, a rare phenomenon in an industry where chemistry is often manufactured for public consumption. Even during interviews, the dynamic between them felt unforced, tender in ways that often escaped verbal expression. Fans noticed how they seemed to anticipate each other's thoughts, often finishing sentences or exchanging knowing smiles in a language all their own. These interactions weren't part of a script, they were instead fragments of something real, something developing quietly, organically. In the world of celebrity, where image is meticulously controlled and every move is carefully curated, authenticity becomes a rare and precious currency. Zi and Li Xian, knowingly or not, offered glimpses of that authenticity, not through grand gestures, but through 1,000 quiet moments that spoke louder than words. Their bond seemed to transcend the work they did together. It hinted at a friendship, or perhaps an emotional tether, that remained long after the final scene had been shot. People often say that chemistry can't be faked, and in their case, it's hard to argue otherwise. What makes their connection so compelling isn't just the possibility of a hidden romance, but the profound sense of trust and comfort they appear to share. Whether or not love is truly in the picture, their relationship, however it may be defined, reminds audiences around the world of the beauty that exists in genuine human connection. And in a time when so much around us feels curated and controlled, it is this sense of sincerity, of something unspoken but deeply felt, that resonates most. The bond between Zi and Li Xian is more than a fan fantasy. It is, in many ways, a quiet testament to the emotional truth that sometimes, the most powerful relationships are the ones that don't need to be explained, only felt. In a world saturated with curated images and scripted appearances, the rare glimpses into the unscripted lives of public figures often carry the greatest weight. For Zi and Li Xian, it is precisely these unguarded fleeting moments, the candid smiles, the quiet glances, the shared silences, that have captured the imagination of millions. While their professional chemistry is undeniable, it is the subtle intimacy found in their off-screen interactions that has fueled a quiet storm of speculation and fascination. There's something inherently powerful about the space between two people when no one is watching, or rather, when they think no one is. Fans have pored over behind-the-scenes footage, red carpet clips, and even grainy fan-captured videos, searching for meaning in every gesture. The way Li Xian lightly places his hand on Zi's back in crowded spaces, or how she instinctively turns to him during interviews for reassurance, these are not grand declarations, but rather whispers of something meaningful. It is within this ambiguity that the public finds both curiosity and comfort. What makes these moments so compelling is their authenticity. They don't appear staged or polished for cameras. Instead, they feel natural, like two people falling into rhythm with each other, even when the spotlight isn't on. It's this authenticity that makes fans believe they are witnessing something real, something fragile and perhaps unspoken. That belief, no matter how speculative, holds emotional truth for those who long to see love in its quietest form. The mystery surrounding their relationship only deepens the intrigue. Neither has confirmed nor denied the persistent rumors, choosing instead a dignified silence that in itself feels telling. In a culture where privacy is rare and speculation is relentless, choosing not to speak can sometimes speak volumes. Their absence from joint events, the lack of social media acknowledgement, all of it is interpreted through a lens of longing and hope, where the unknown becomes a canvas for imagination. Perhaps it's not just about romance, but about the rare beauty of human connection unfolding gently, away from the demands of fame. Zi and Li Xian remind us that sometimes, the most powerful stories are not those performed on stage, but those whispered quietly behind it. Stories that touch the heart not with certainty, but with possibility. At a prestigious award ceremony, the two shared a moment that fans still replay today, a brief kiss, soft and sudden, seemingly unplanned. Some called it method acting. Others believe it was a real spark slipping through the cracks of performance. Regardless, the impact was unforgettable. Social media exploded. Hashtags trended for days. Whether it was scripted or spontaneous, it reminded viewers that even in fiction, true emotion has a way of revealing itself. Neither Zi nor Li Xian has confirmed nor denied the rumors. And that silence? It's powerful. In the Chinese entertainment industry, where stars are often expected to keep their personal lives under tight wraps, saying nothing can mean everything. It protects their careers, their endorsements, their image. But it also fuels the fire of fan speculation, pushing people to read between the lines, every glance, every smile, every shared project. Sometimes, the most beautiful stories are those half-told, left for the heart to complete. From New York to Seoul, Tokyo to Paris, fans of all ages continue to hope for a real-life fairy tale between Zi and Li Xian. They draw fan art. They write letters. They analyze interviews from years ago, searching for patterns in how their bond has evolved. And even though nothing has been made official, the emotion they evoke together is timeless. It reminds us of something we all crave, authentic connection. That rare feeling of being truly seen, understood, cherished. Recent whispers in the industry suggest the two might reunite in an upcoming project, a romantic film set in Europe, exploring themes of second chances and love across time. Nothing is confirmed, but just the idea of them sharing the screen again is enough to send fans into a frenzy. Could this be art imitating life? Or life imitating art?
Only time will tell.
Whether Zi and Li Xian are secret lovers, soul friends, or simply two extraordinary actors with rare synergy, their connection has become more than a rumor. It's become a symbol. A reminder that sometimes, real magic happens when you least expect it. And maybe, just maybe, love doesn't always need a label, it just needs a feeling. If this story touched your heart, even just a little, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your favorite Zi and Li Xian moment, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more stories that reveal the most human side of your favorite stars.
Bulgo ta théorie of your own?
Drop it below, we read every one. Thanks for joining us on this journey through love, mystery, and irresistible charm.
Zi en fleurs, stay curieux.
Stay inspired. And as always,